Hi everyone, I'm glad you're here. Thank you very much for joining me. Today is Saturday, October 28th, 2023. I hope you're enjoying your weekend. I'm Mary with Mary Greeley News. Please like and share my videos. A recent swarm of earthquakes there at the San Francisco International Airport. First thing I wondered about was damage to the runways. The International Airport is only 3 miles from the San Andreas Fault System, and the buildings themselves are built to withstand earthquakes of a magnitude 8. But the area of the land, it's built on fill, and I wonder about the effects because the area is and has been sinking. The airport has about 200,000 flights a year, and at current rates of sinking, geologists figure, that about half of the runways will be underwater by the year 2100. USGS keeps changing the magnitude of the first earthquake, which was originally a magnitude 4.1. Well, USGS often downgrades these earthquakes, and most people in the area said it felt like at least a magnitude 4 or even stronger. So far, 11,770 people said they felt this earthquake, and when I did my report, after a phone call from my mother, more reports have come in. When I originally did the report, only about 7,000 people said they felt it at that time. Looks like we got felt reports as far as Lake Tahoe, intensity level 2. Lakeport, California, I used to live there, intensity level 3. Clear Lake, California, yeah, I lived there too, out there in BLM land, intensity level 2. Calistoga, intensity level 3. Let's see, Citrus Heights, intensity level 2. And then as far south, you might be surprised, all the way down close to the Mexican border, Oceanside. Here it says Vista. We also got Los Angeles, intensity level 3. Santa Barbara, intensity level 3. See, it was larger than a 3.7. What else do we have here? Portersville, intensity level 3. Los Gatos, intensity level 4. Petaluma, intensity level 4. San Francisco Bay Area, intensity level 4. Yeah, my mother, who isn't very steady on her feet, she said that the earthquake almost knocked her over. And she lives in Daly City. Half Moon Bay, intensity level 4. Gotta give a shout out to people there in Half Moon Bay. I used to work there at a candle factory. Okay. More from Half Moon Bay. Let's close this out. Brisbane. Now they're saying the earthquake was Brisbane. Intensity level 4. Google offices are there. On EMSC for one of the aftershocks that they said was a magnitude 2.6. It said another loud and shaking and another back-to-back. For the first initial earthquake, be it a 4.1 or a 3.7, depends on who you want to believe, this report says at SFO Airport, shook the building pretty good twice. Are they really built to withstand a magnitude 8 earthquake? I guess only time will tell. Another one from Millbrae says felt strong shakes for about 5 seconds. That's what my mother said. She said it felt like it lasted about 5 seconds. My brother and sister-in-law who live in Colma, nothing fell over in their house, but it really shook hard. Hillsborough, felt like the whole house just hopped an inch. Colma, that's where my brother lives. It was like a vibration and a pretty big jolt and a few shakes afterwards. Yeah, they're not reporting all the small shakes. San Mateo felt hard shaking for several seconds. Everything shook. Pacifica, I gotta give a shout out. One of our people here in our community live there in Pacifica. How did it feel like to you? Send me your report. Another one, first deep banging sound followed by 2 jolts with rumbling noise and vibration. Another one from San Mateo, short, hard bump. Another one from San Mateo, big jolt, felt it in San Mateo. Yeah, see right here, felt worse than a magnitude 4. I thought my neighbor upstairs were jumping around more than usual, LOL, laughing out loud. Violent shaking and rumbling. That comes from Daly City. Besides sending your reports to USGS, send them in to EMSC because they will post what you experienced there, where USGS does not do that. Another one from San Mateo, sharp jolt, felt my couch move. San Francisco, short and rough. My mother said it felt like someone actually shaking back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, like they're pulling a prank on someone if they're sitting in a chair or on the couch or even in bed. This one comes from Highlands, Baywood Park. Felt a little shake, then a jolt. Another one from Daly City, quick jolt. They're in Daly City, the fault line goes, let me show you. I don't know if you can see it here, drawn out in red. There's Pacifica, and there's the fault line, Pacific Manor, and it goes right out into the ocean from this area. Yeah. This here is the location of the earthquake in 1906 of 7.9. Yeah, it was a super shear rupture, which means it ruptured so fast, in a sense like a sonic boom. A report from San Francisco scared me. Rumbler and a shaker. I was asked a question if these smaller earthquakes would decrease the pressure for a possible larger earthquake. And in fact, it's an indication that pressure has built and you could have a larger earthquake. Any earthquake has a 20% chance of being a foreshock for something much larger, and it could come even a month later. Another report from Daly City, mild shaking, short duration. No Valley, briefly scary, 5 seconds only. Yeah, everyone's reporting it lasted about 5 seconds. Definitely felt the movement in Belmont. Serious shaker from No Mission area, San Francisco. A lot of those areas there, they got landfill. And if you have a large earthquake, oh my goodness. Yeah, it turns into jello. Yep. Let's see, another one from the same area. Felt a shudder and heard a dull shaking sound. Over very quickly, no damage. Another one from San Francisco, 3 beats. Short, long. Maybe the earthquake's sending Morse code, huh? Speed maybe 1 second. Maybe 1 second apart. Another one, short jolt and a shake. That was startling. House made a big crunching sound. That was that. Let's see. Felt like a wave going through the house there in San Carlos. Mission District. Very quick but intense shaking. Let's see. Strong side-to-side Twin Peaks. Big jolt. Didn't feel it, but I heard a pan slide around in the oven. Well, they are definitely not earthquake sensitive, are they? No. Let's see. Big jolt and then some shaking for a short time. Another one from the Mission District. It started with a smallish rattle, like a truck going by, and then ramped up to 5 seconds of solid rattling. One of the larger ones I felt since I moved here in 2013. I'm in the Castro neighborhood of San Francisco. 3rd floor of a wooden building. Wooden buildings would definitely hold up better in a large earthquake than anything made of brick and mortar. Let's see. Slow rolling rumble to 5 stories. Up in new construction. Yeah, I hope you guys are prepared. Yeah, I mean, you got that. What building is it? I can't think of it right now. That they built, and it's sinking and leaning, and yeah, think of the movie San Andreas where all the buildings fell. Yeah. 1906 where the water lines broke and the fires broke out and things like that. I hope everyone is prepared. Yeah. Oh, yeah, here's one. Yellowstone next. 8M. I don't know what that means. Yeah, Yellowstone's been acting up. Let me take a peek. Definitely dirty. Let me hit play. Look at how dark that steam is. Yeah, you only have dark steam when the rock under the ground, because of the magma coming up, is so hot that it's melting the rock. Yeah, that is not good. I'll do a report on Yellowstone later. You know, when Yellowstone had its last major eruption, and there has been 22 smaller eruptions since then, the ash covered the entire United States. And the problem with that, it would contaminate the water, or wouldn't have any drinkable water. And it would settle on the power lines, shorting out the power lines. So you wouldn't have power, and that would be probably years and years and years to rebuild the electrical grid. But you only have about 1 year without water and electricity, and about 90% of the population in the world would be dead. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, the truth hurts. At a workshop admission, it says, I thought someone kicked the wall behind me. Chinatown. 2 short rocking motions. Okay, felt it and heard it. Short jolt. West to east it moved. I talked about this yesterday. How the fault line, the original motion tensor fault, showed it moved from west to east. And shook my Victorian windows near Alamo Square. Another one from San Francisco scared the crap out of me. One really hard shock roll followed by some pretty hard shaking. Haven't felt one like that in a while. Yeah. You need to be prepared. Have food, water, medicine, supplies, things for your pets. Don't forget your pets. I just added 4 tourniquets to my supplies of medical needs. That way, if there's any intense bleeding where you need to apply pressure, I got the tourniquets, and they were fairly cheap. I bought them on Amazon. Another one from San Francisco. They were sitting in their van, and it rocked, it said. Let's see. I felt like a potato on a conveyor belt going down the assembly line. That is probably the best comment, and I'm going to end it with that. Yeah, I'm sure they went out and inspected the runways. I would think there would be cracking. They did shut down BART, reduced the speeds for BART to check the tracks. The trains were delayed for about 20 minutes because of that. Yeah, I hope you're prepared. You just don't know. Yeah, this will not relieve pressure for the San Andreas or any other fault. It's just an indication that pressure has built for a larger one to come sometime in the future. The Hayward fault is the most dangerous threat right now. That one is way overdue. So what are your thoughts? Please put your comments down below. Please share my videos. Please thumbs up. And please subscribe. Oh, and I want to give a shout out. I had 2 people last night that bought me some cups of coffee. I'm definitely going to need it today. Always be prepared. Please stay safe. And I'll talk to you later. God bless you all. Bye.